Hi, I'm Bill Lampton, the Biz Communication Guy. I'm imagining that probably you've had some experience that taught you the danger of assuming. One that I remember from back in my college days, it has stuck with me that long, is when Frank and I were walking across campus. Frank and I were friends. We were members of different fraternities, but we didn't let that bother us. We were good friends. So Frank and I were walking along campus one hot summer day, and one of us suggested, hey, how would you like to go get a beer? Now, I hope that doesn't shock anybody to find out that college students have been drinking beer for many years. Yes, the other one said. Whoever started the conversation, the answer came, yes, sure, I'd like to go have a beer. Well, let's do it. So we started walking. We were walking because we were heading to a car. There was no beer place near campus. We walked and we talked and we shared information about classes and girls and the other things that college guys would naturally be talking about. After a while, when we'd gone across the entire campus, I said to Frank, where is your car? And he looked at me rather stunned. He said, Bill, I assumed you had your car, and that's the way we were going to get a beer. We both chuckled. We laughed. We felt a little bit embarrassed maybe. We learned a valuable lesson, one that we can definitely carry over into business and professional life. That is, and we've all heard this, it's nothing new, yet it's always good to underscore it, emphasize it. There is a danger in assuming. What if you, as a manager, assume that everybody on your staff understands the instructions that you sent out? I mean, it's fairly easy for you to assume that. They're clear to you, aren't they? Because you sent them. But other people might not interpret them the way that you intended for them to interpret them. What's the danger of assuming that a very important email that you sent really got there? Every email doesn't seem to get there. Sometimes I've thought, how can planes fly in the sky with all these missing emails circulating around up there somewhere? Don't they get in the way? So that's why if you're sending a very important email, it's good for request confirmation that it was received. Always a good policy. And then again, haven't we sometimes made the assumption that somebody was not interested in us, in our services, in our products, because when we called them, they said, well, I'm really too busy to talk with you now. Was that a brush off, or were they really too busy? There's a danger in making an assumption that they were pushing you away. So my advice, which I try to follow myself, is, first of all, check all of your assumptions. Don't use inferences. Use the facts. Find out what the facts are. Then secondly, recognize that other people can mistake what you're saying because of their interpretation, their assumptions. Make room for that in your corporate style and in your interactions. Thanks for being with me. I'm Bill Lampton, the Biz Communication Guy, hoping that you get through every assumption that comes your way.